Then Balaam said to the king Balak, "Build me 7 altars here, and prepare 7 young bulls and 7 rams for my sacrifice." Balak followed his instructions, and the 2 of them sacrificed a young bull and a ram on each altar. Then Balaam said to Balak, "Stand here by your burnt offerings, and I will go to see if the Lord will respond to me. Then I will tell you whatever he reveals to me." So Balaam went alone to the top of the bar hill, and God met him there. Balaam said to him, "I have prepared 7 altars, and have sacrificed a young bull and a ram on each altar." Then the Lord gave Balaam a message for the king Balak. Then he said, "Go back to Balak and give him my message." So Balaam returned and found the king standing beside his burnt offerings with all the officials of Moab. This was the message Balaam delivered. "Balak summoned me to come from Baran. The king of Moab burned me from the eastern hills. Come," he said, "curse jobs for me. Come and announce Israel dumb." But how can I curse those who God has not cursed? How can I condemn those whom the Lord has not condemned? I see them from the cliff tops. I watch them from the hills. I see people who live by themselves, set apart from other nations, who can count Jacob's descendants as numerous as dust. How can count even a third of Israel people? Let me die like the righteous. Let me live end like tears. Then King Balak demanded of Balaam, "What have you done to me? I brought you curse my enemies. Instead you had blessed them." But Balaam replied, "I will speak only the message that the Lord puts in my mouth." Balaam's second message. Then King Balak told him, "Come with me to another place. There you will see another part of the nation of Israel, but not all of them. Curse at least that many." So Balak took Balaam to the plateau of Sophim on Pisgah Peak. He built 7 altars there and offered a young bull and a ram on each altar. Then Balaam said to the king, "Stand here by your burnt offerings while I go over there to meet the Lord." And the Lord met Balaam and gave him a message. Then he said, "Go back to Balaam and give him my message." So Balaam returned and found the king standing beside his burnt offerings with all the officials of Moab. "What did the Lord say?" Balak asked eagerly. This was the message Balaam delivered. "Rise up, Balak, and listen. Hear me, son of Zippor. God is not a man, so he doesn't not lie. He is not human, so he does not change his mind. Has he ever spoken and failed to act? Has he ever promised and not carried through? Listen, I reserve my command to bless. God has blessed, and I cannot reverse it. No misfortune is in his plan for Jacob, no trouble is in store for Israel, for the Lord their God is with them. He has been proclaimed their king. God brought them out of Egypt. For them he is strong as a willox. No curse can touch Jacob. No magic has any power against Israel. For now it will be said of Jacob, what wonders God has done to Israel. These people rise up like a lions, like a majestic lion rushing itself. They rush it to rest until they have feasted on pride, drinking the blood of the slaughtered. The Balak said to Balaam, "Fine, but if you won't curse them, at least don't bless them." But Balaam replied to Balak, "Didn't I tell you that I can do only what the Lord tells me?" Balaam's third message. Then the king Balak said to Balaam, "Come, I will take you to one more place. Perhaps it will please God to let you curse them from there." So Balaam took Balaam at the top of the Mount Peor, overlooking the westland. Balaam again told Balak, "Build me 7 altars and prepare 7 young bulls and 7 rams for my sacrifices." So Balak did as Balaam ordered and offered a young bull and a ram on each altar.